but the ride can be a little bit jiggly over rough roads. Oh, there's that jiggle. The Fiat 500 is one of the most popular cars on the planet. Fiat sold around 45,000 units in the UK alone last year, despite the fact it's been around for donkey's years. It's getting a bit long in the tooth. Luckily, Fiat have introduced a brand new model that features all the good things we loved about the old one, but then also bringing in a whole lot of new bells and whistles. Apparently, there's over 2,000 new features. Let's see if we can find them. It's fair to say that most of the changes are pretty minor, especially when viewed in isolation. But once you've got the microscope out, you can see a few changes. The front has new headlights, some splashes of chrome, and a fancy new 3D grille that makes it look as if the car's driven headfirst into a jewellery shop. The best feature by far is probably the new headlights. The smaller circle here combines the main beam and day-running headlights that look like zeros in the 500 logo. It's a great piece of design that will help the 500 stand out even in the dark. You get new lights at the rear too, which are actually some of the best I've seen in a while. What's really cool about them is the fact that the middle of each light is metal and matches the colour of the car, yet the outside area combines the brake lights and the indicators. If those changes aren't enough for you, you can also apply what Fiat refer to as a second skin, which is essentially stickers for your 500. The most obvious changes are on the inside. The front seats have been redesigned to look even nicer, and there's a new cup holder and a proper glove box instead of just an open shelf, so you can actually put some stuff in there without it getting stolen. The back seats and the boot are still the same size as the old car, i.e. pretty small, but you can get short passengers back there, plus a couple of bags. What I like best is instead of getting a basic radio, you get a really cool 5-inch touchscreen which controls all your entertainment and navigation. Uconnect lets you control the sat-nav, radio and media player, and also has a range of internet-enabled apps. The best of these includes TuneIn Radio, which gives you access to over 100,000 radio stations worldwide, Deezer Internet Music, which has over 35 million songs, and there's some serious stuff too. If you sat behind the wheel, you really can't miss the new LCD display. It shows your speed, revs, and other information in a really classy way. This makes a great change from the ordinary spinning needles you had with the old car. It really makes it feel just that much more modern. On the road, the new Fiat 500 is pretty much the same as the old one. Not a lot has changed, but that's not such a bad thing. The driving position is great, so you'll feel really comfortable whether you're a 6'5" bodybuilder or a 4-foot grandma. The steering is really light, so it's easy to manoeuvre in and out of traffic, park and perform U-turns. It's never a struggle to drive this thing. If you've ever driven a Fiat 500 before, you know exactly what to expect. The Fiat 500 is available with a choice of engines, 2 of which are new. The most interesting of these is the new 1.3 litre diesel. This produces 95 horsepower, so it's pretty powerful, and a decent amount of torque, so it helps you pull away from the lights quickly. The best thing about it is the fact that it produces only 89 grams per kilometre, plus you get a pretty impressive 78 mpg according to Fiat. If diesel's not your bag, then you can go for that twin-air petrol, which is a little less powerful, but manages around 74 mpgs if you go easy on the pedals. Like the old car, the new Fiat 500 is tiny, and that's got pros and cons. The good thing is you can nip in and out of traffic and fit into small gaps. But, like the old car, the ride can be a bit jiggly on rough roads. Oh, there's that jiggle. On the surface, it might not look like they've changed too much of the new Fiat 500. And from a distance, it could look like you're driving the old car. But don't let that put you off. The changes might not be dramatic, but let's not forget, Fiat pretty much nailed the 500 last time out, so it's so difficult to improve without spoiling it. Ultimately, they've made the best in the sector even better.
This is the Fiat 500X, an extra large, extra spacious and extra rugged version of the iconic Super Mini. It's Fiat's attempt at cashing in on the lucrative crossover market. So if you've ever wanted an extra large, extra spacious and extra mean version of Fiat Super Mini, and one that is much less ugly than the 500L, this ticks all of the boxes.
The driving position is great. You'll feel so comfortable whether you're a 6'5" bodybuilder or a 4' grandma.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What did I do then?
You hit the wing mirror.
Oh, that's okay.